Hey, what's going on,
Hey,
everybody? Welcome back to Big Gauchos, the stock investing show. It's completely out of pocket to help put money in your pocket. I'm Austin, back with the boys.
what's up, Big Gauchos? It's your boy, Big Gaucho Tyler. We back.
Hey, David's here, and hopefully everyone had a great weekend. We all did. If you're new to the channel, please consider liking, subscribing, comments. We really appreciate it. Appreciate the love and support. And let's get started with the first news of the day. This is a little bit old, honestly, but it was pretty big
Still very
news,
relevant.
and it's pretty relevant. So around sometime around last week, Disney announced it was going to be laying off around 28,000 employees due to decreased revenue from their theme parks.
Ooh, that's not going to be good. Even though it's spread out across a bunch of different theme parks, I mean, obviously, it's going to have a huge impact on the local economies because, you think about it like what's the main industry in Anaheim? Disneyland, and then like Orlando, it's Disney World's the big one. So um, that's pretty shocking to hear.
Yeah, 28,000 employees is a lot. Like, let's do the math here, boys. Let's say 28,000. What do you think average they all make? Like around 30,000 a year?
Maybe
Probably.
around
Well, it depends.
5,000 a year.
Right, 5,000. I
Disney
mean,
pays their employees $7 an hour. Clickbait.
dude, I'm talking about like a year. Like, I mean, minute, bro, like
All right.
25,000. Like, that's how much you can make at McDonald's.
All right. Let's just say 30 for the sake of example.
All right, 30. So I'm doing 28,000 times $30,000. That's $840 million.
Yeah,
Not
they're
bad.
if they're cutting costs that almost $1 billion. If they're cutting costs that big, yeah, it's definitely something to be concerned about. I guess most of them are coming from Florida, but still, I mean, that's very concentrated in the U.S. But these jobs are permanently cut, right? Like it's not just a furlough situation.
Yes, they are permanently cut as of now, but they probably will come back once, a couple years from now.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so because the issue right now is not a lot of new jobs are being created again. They're just permanently gone for companies going out of business and just losing revenue. You know, I don't even know when the California parks are going to open again. Like they're missing out on so much revenue there.
True. Yeah. So the Florida park opened back in July, around mid-July, end of July, and the California park has yet to open. So that's a little interesting.
Ooh, yeah, definitely much stricter regulations there, but I'm surprised Disney's still alive and kicking. I would have just shut down all the parks and cut the losses, but it is what it is.
Yeah, their stock is actually going up. They're at what, $125 a share?
Yeah, I know. I was trying to find a good clickbait of the stock totally dipping for the thumbnail, and I can't find it. They've just been green, green, green. It
Yeah,
doesn't
keep going
matter.
up. Yeah, it doesn't
No,
really matter what's actually going on in the company. No matter how much money they're losing, even if they're on the brink of bankruptcy, they're still just going to go up. That's just how the market is right now.
hmm yeah, yeah. It's absolutely insane. Disney is not immune to the swing trades. In fact, they're probably the biggest benefiter from it. Just case in point that they haven't had to do a reverse split or anything on their stock.
That
Yeah,
is
they've been
true.
they've been holding it down. They're almost as good as Costco.
hmm
Just
Strictly
keeping
gains.
strictly gains and I promise to Disney, they own basically everything now. They also have that partnership with DraftKings because they own ESPN. We'll do that a little bit later. It's a little bit of foreshadowing, but like overall, they do own everything. So, 1 year of loss, maybe even two. We'll see what happens next year. It's honestly going to hurt them a bit, but honestly, the following year when everything's back to normal, whenever that happens, they should be back in making a immense amount of money where it feels like it's nothing to them.
Assuming it is ever back to normal at some point.
Dude, yeah, that is true. We'll see when that happens, if that ever happens.
If it ever happens.
Yeah.
But speaking of that,
This might be the
We
new
have
normal.
we have a little bit of more bad news coming in from Southwest Airlines.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, so Southwest Airlines, if you guys remember, the government passed the legislation to help the airlines through this time of decreased revenue. All the major U.S. ones, they gave them about, I think it was $25 billion, and they said they could not furlough employees until beginning of October. And now we're in October, and the government has yet to give them more money, and they're saying they need more money to keep their workers, but there's been no deal, and there probably won't be a deal if I'm being honest.
Probably
So
not.
Southwest Airlines are talking to union reps within their workforce to try and help reduce salaries and benefits with the objective of trying to preserve jobs and prevent furloughs and permanent job loss.
Ouch, dude. Yeah, I know American was they were trying to hang on to, but I think they've laid off like 40,000 people this month already. So, yeah, it's looking pretty dark. I don't even know how they're keeping the lights on over there. I mean, with all these, the few people that I've talked to that have flown, out of necessity, they're just saying the flights are completely empty too. So I don't know what they're doing for money.
That is
Yeah,
true.
the
Their
airline
revenue.
industry's screwed over. But yeah, go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, no, their revenue is down 70% of what it should be. So they're taking some major, major L's in the revenue department and also in their, let's see, what is it? Gross income.
Yeah, definitely gross for sure. But yeah, I know Southwest, back when we were talking about it in March, was the big one that didn't want to lay anybody off. But I guess when it comes down to it, if the balance sheet doesn't agree with it, then nobody's really immune.
Yeah, I mean, they did a great job holding off as long as possible. A lot of other airlines kind of pulled trigger as soon as they could.
That's
So
true.
props to them. But like the question remains, are airlines a buy for the long term?
No,
Not even the long term.
I don't think they've hit the bottom yet. I think they have a long way to fall just because of all these new um, jobs that are being lost, and 28,000, or I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Disney. Like 40,000 layoffs for these airlines isn't an insignificant number. So I don't know if it'll come back as strong as it has before, but I'm sure they could easily rehire a bunch of crew for the companies.
Right.
True. You know what they should do? They should just remove all their, experienced pilots because those probably have the largest overhead, and then
Yeah.
and just hire some, trainee pilots from, pilot training school.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure
can
that's
do
probably just as good.
first year flight students from Polytech.
Never flown a plane before, just took an online test and got passed, and now they're in the real deal.
You do an airplane
what could go
simulator in the
wrong?
lobby.
Seriously,
All
they're
right.
reading a book while they're trying to figure out how to run the plane.
Yeah, I think we should just eliminate the co-pilot position and then eliminate the crew on the plane, so you just kind of serve yourself. It's kind of like a grab and go snack bar.
Dude, I'd be all for that.
Yeah, then you only got to pay one person per flight, and then they just have the hatch open in the back, and they just dump everybody's bags onto the tarmac.
Dude,
They don't have to
yeah.
pay baggage handlers. You
Dude,
just
also
kinda
for like
sit through
maintenance,
it.
they just have one guy to fill gas, and then that's it. No maintenance, no nothing.
The passengers have to team up and do a safety inspection. They just make it like part of the flight.
Everybody gets like these huge textbooks to go through just to make sure their flight's safe.
like a big headlamp and a wrench. Just like, all right, gotta make sure it's okay because the captain's running late. He's got 25 flights today. Oh,
I think that'd
God.
be a great business model. I think they should be adopted immediately just to help with costs, and that way they can put a profit for the 2020 year and have a green day on their stocks.
Gotta do what you
Yeah.
gotta do.
And they can have a commercial come out saying, "We want our passengers to feel engaged in the flight. We want them to feel that they're a part of the process."
They are the process.
Trust the process, Nike.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel bad for the all of the airlines. They are gonna have a lot. I'm with you on this one. I feel like I'm just looking at American stock right now. They're around $12, $13. I think they're gonna
Ooh.
drop probably at around $10, maybe $9, maybe
Yeah,
even more.
they were sitting at about $9 back in July or
Hmm.
June when I bought them.
So like I think they might hit new bottoms again. If is there any information about like a bailout deal or like any type of agreement or any like time frame where this could happen, or it's completely dead in the water?
Bro, they haven't even agreed on stimulus yet. And they're
Wow.
on recess until the 19th or something like that.
Oh wow. So we got a whole 3 weeks before we even hear any type of negotiation for a new deal.
Yeah, we're kind of screwed.
So it looks like airlines either have to take out a loan or need to start selling some planes or something
Yeah,
because it's not looking good.
I don't know, man. Sadly not, but you know, I hope they can make it out, but if they're all experiencing the same problems, I just wonder how many airlines we're actually going to have in a
Yeah,
few
there'll be
years.
a lot of mergers.
Mm-hmm.
Virgin Airlines, that's it. For Spirit, only Spirit Airlines.
I wouldn't mind. It's a lot cheaper to go everywhere.
Hmm.
But speaking of things getting a lot cheaper, DraftKings just got a lot cheaper today. Did directly affect their stock price, but might be in a good way if you guys were looking to invest. They just issued another 32 million more shares of their common stock. They're
Ooh.
trading down about 5% today at close, so that's a pretty decent drop for one day. Um, it's just causing a lot of stock dilution, as you would imagine. So investors are panicking, and but there's other big companies in town. GAN Gaming just came in. They just announced they have a new 10-year deal with Wynn. They're going to build an online gaming software for them as they open their new online gambling accommodations due to the illness and pandemic. So a lot of people are looking at GAN now instead of DraftKings. And I got to say, I was checking out GAN today. They just IPO'd back in May, but they're sitting around 18, $19. So could be a good buy and hold if they end up developing the whole back end for a Win.
Yeah, you're right. They are at their peak within these past couple months was $27.55. So they're about down $10 on the peak. And I feel like this deal could definitely propel them up. I mean, when they first IPO'd, they were around $13. So
Yeah, yeah.
definitely a good one. I haven't usually when you see IPOs, they just go straight down.
I know. So
This
bad.
one, this one's actually up.
Snowflake,
Yeah, let me check out
Snowflake
Snowflake real quick.
bombed.
Uber, Lyft.
Lyft was almost a big loser today. We'll get to that later, but
Dude, yeah.
yeah.
Snowflake right now is trading at $236.
Ooh,
Hmm.
yikes, dude. It's a far
That
cry
is a
from where
yikes.
it was peaking on IPO day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
dude.
never gonna get that high again. I guarantee it.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
expecting, yeah, especially when they release more
Guaranteed.
stocks.
Yeah, they're about to release more of those stocks, but I think GAN might be a good buy, just as a longer term hold. It could be pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Especially if they're doing online gambling. We already know that in-person gambling is rigged at the little slots. So online probably is even worse. It's probably like a 5% chance of winning.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude,
don't
literally
get me
the
started with gambling. I went to the casino every day yesterday, boys and girls.
Every day. You're about to say every day.
I know. I've been to the casino yesterday, boys and girls, and I got completely killed. Like I've never seen so many blackjacks for a dealer in a row or ever. Like I would get 19s and 20s, and either it'd be a push or they'd beat my 19s. Like I was devastated. Like one of my
Bro,
final hands, I got 2 9s. I split them, so I basically doubled my bet on both of them.
Hmm.
I got 19 on the first hand, 19 on the second hand. He had a 3 face card, so I was assuming he was gonna bust out. This man literally flopped out 3 other cards, and he got 20. I lost everything.
Oh, that
Unlucky.
sucks.
Dude, it
Unlucky.
was happening the whole night.
What
Like,
what the dealer look like?
he was a white guy, bald, kind of chubby. He's a nice guy. He talked and he tried helping us, but like he kept killing me. Like
Like
it'd be ridiculous.
like no facial hair with a little southern accent.
Probably.
Oh, dude, yeah, he was. I went there last week with Big Gaucho Matt, and he was our dealer too.
Dude, he was a cool guy. I tipped him and everything, but like,
Yeah, we doubled our
dude,
money though, so I don't know what happened.
dude, I don't know. He said them. Dude, like I'm not even kidding. Like I've only gotten like blackjack like 5 times in my career. This man literally got 20 of them in one sitting. Like he get back to back blackjacks, and I'm just looking at him like, does this make you happy? Seeing me suffer?
All right, we'll go after the show and throw all your profits on the roulette table and try to
Dude,
make it
I'm
back.
so down to go tonight, honestly, if you want to.
Bro, it's 10 o'clock.
Dude, I went at 11 yesterday.
We both work tomorrow.
True.
All right, yeah, true. Yeah, screw it.
Sure.
Yeah, we got it. All right. I want to thank everyone for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show. We got to go to the casino. Leave us a voice message on Anchor. No, I'm just kidding. We'll be leaving to go to the casino after the episode, but President Trump is also going to be leaving Walter Reed Medical Center. He is going home after his, I'm going to be really careful not to say it, diagnosis of the illness. So, in effect, Wall Street futures were up big money today. And Dow Jones is up about 450 points. I don't think any of us saw that coming, even Kanal, who won. But Trump's reporting he's feeling better, even though some of the treatments, if you were following it, they're saying some of it's for critically ill patients. I'm not sure of all the medical specifics on that. I just want to get views on this episode. But the Dow Jones and S&P 500 are at new all-time highs for the year. Not all-time, just for the year. Blech. And NASDAQ averages are back to normal. So, boys, do we think this is sustainable?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, he's 1 day away. We're 1 day away from him getting readmitted into the hospital for it to go back down.
It is really unexpected because they were like analyzing the course of the illness and they're like, oh yeah, he'd probably have more serious complications by Tuesday.
Tomorrow.
So I guess it's good that he's recovering because like the country will be, a lot more stable. So, at least we don't have more political turmoil.
True.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I feel like he should have waited a little bit more, like just in case, because he is the president and like taking chances probably isn't the best move for his health personally, especially because he's in a more susceptible, vulnerable state for his age and weight.
Yeah, he's definitely a high risk category, but I think they're probably just trying to get him back out there and on the campaign trail as soon as possible because of the election is
He still has to wait
29 days away. What?
He still has to wait and like quarantine for like, isn't it 14 days?
Yeah, I know. I think they're just wanting to like show people that he's back out there and stuff.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm just guessing, but
yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Oh, it's good that he's feeling better. I think it is good that you don't want to see any president, regardless of what you view of him, be sick and possibly pass away. That'd be terrible for the country.
Yeah.
So thankfully he's out and hopefully, he's feeling better. None of us really know anything about the case in detail. Really no one does unless you're a doctor on the team. So,
and even then there's conflicting reports like every single day, but yeah, we wouldn't want to wish harm on a president or anybody, especially right now.
No, yeah, true. So hopefully he's feeling better, probably best for everything.
Yeah. I mean, let's hope so. I'm just surprised that that's all it took for Dow to go up 450 points today. Like just that little piece of news.
How does it go up 450 points as my stocks are still down?
That's what I'm wondering. Well, it was all tech. It was all tech and like recovery sector stocks and travel. That was the things that are making the biggest moves.
I need to get some travel. Air American, I'm on it.
Imagine owning American thinking you're going to be bankrupt and then today you just double your money.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
yeah.
honestly, you got a better chance of winning money playing blackjack at the casino than you do buying stocks right now.
True, except for me.
No, I'll go with you. You gotta have the Lucky Stratton Oakmont shirt, Wolf of Wall Street style.
So
So
rep it.
happens.
Respect.
Yeah, but we also got to talk about some big Toyota news. Ooh, Big Gaucho Toyota announced that they're going to be partnering to develop fuel cells for electric trucks. Trying to keep up with Nikola.
True. Yeah, there's obviously there's a huge demand now with Nikola, Lordstown, and Tesla, and I'm sure others. I think Ford is trying to do something with their F-150 as well.
Yeah,
So
they
yeah,
have an
there's
electric Mustang too.
Yeah, no, that is true. So there is a huge demand. Well, we don't know if there's a demand in the market yet, but there's a demand from the suppliers or manufacturers, I should say, for the
It's the new
fuel cells.
wave.
It is the new wave. So
It all started with the Cybertruck.
that is true. It did.
I tried sending you guys a video of the Cybertruck and a Ford truck playing tug of war. Like the Cybertruck destroyed the Ford.
I think I saw the video, not from Instagram, from a different source though.
Yeah,
Probably would have pretty good torque if it's all-wheel drive electric, the dual motor.
Yeah. The only problem with Teslas is that it doesn't last too long. Like you can only go so far with it.
Yeah, if you have a truck, a big thing is towing and long range, and towing sucks a lot more power. So it's probably just going to end up being like a cool off-road truck or show vehicle, I would say.
Definitely, unless they get a better battery, some hydrogen batteries than Nikola. Better come out with that soon.
Well, they don't have much to worry about. At least they make cars.
No, they don't. Dude, it's
That's
just
Toyota.
Yeah, I love Toyota. They're a good brand. They definitely hold it down and hopefully come out with something nice.
They for sure do. But they're trying to have a product demonstration in the first half of 2021. So let's just hope it isn't pushing another truck down a hill like Nikola.
No, they're not making a truck. They're making the fuel cell. So they're going to try to show off their battery.
Oh, nice.
Show off what it can do.
Who do you think they'll sell to?
Whoever they can.
Maybe
Nikola.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe if they partner with GM and Nikola, they can actually have a working product.
Yeah, that'd be too many companies. I think GM's gonna pull out, to be honest.
Yeah, there's no way they're gonna get a new deal.
I don't think so either. I think Toyota's gonna partner with Lordstown and that factory that they bought from GM. They're gonna sell batteries, and that's how it's gonna happen.
Nikola is like made in Japan now with Toyota.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, not even an American company anymore.
I know. Yeah, rip to Phoenix. Wonder what Trevor's up to.
Doesn't he have like an allegation against them?
No, I don't know. It's just all the fraud stuff. But he just resigned and nobody heard from him again.
Yes,
Weird. But hey, we may not have heard from Trevor again, but we're going to hear from the biggest winners, biggest losers, and the sleepers again, because that's what we do on the show. So hit that intro.
Ooh, let's hit that.
Myocardia Incorporated is probably holding the record for the biggest Big Gaucho gain of all time. They're up 57.84% at close in one day. It's because they just got bought out by Bristol, another pharmaceutical company, for $13.1 billion because of their heart drug. Does something for your heart. I don't know. But I'm gonna say it's not a buy anymore.
I
Yeah.
think all the gains are gone.
Yeah, it's way past its prime. It's just gonna. I mean, we all know what's gonna happen. They got acquired, then they ran it up to 57.8% today. It's gonna go up a little bit tomorrow, then it's gonna tank, go down to almost nothing, and then just get delisted like everything else.
Think so?
Yeah, I feel like it would.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I guess it has to depend on what kind of drug they have and what it is intended to treat.
Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is Nikola had those 57% gains.
They did. And then they had those, 20% losses back to back.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So if we get 20% losses back to back, then they're down like what, 40%?
Not quite.
Not quite. Yeah, I'm sure I'm doing that wrong.
Still a lot.
Okay, Dave.
Yeah, still a lot.
It's still a ton, but I figured out exactly what the drug was for you.
Yeah, what is it?
It's for heart disease, and it's a phase 3 myosin inhibitor.
A myosin inhibitor.
Yeah, a myosin inhibitor, mavacamten, for obstructive hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, a disease that can lead to cardiac dysfunction.
Yeah, hypertrophic cardiomyopathy is a disease in which the ventricles get thicker, the muscle gets stronger, and as a result, the space inside the ventricle gets reduced quite a lot. So typically you have a very reduced amount of blood that can be ejected from the heart with every beat because the space, the volume is massively decreased. So myosin, what that does is it helps with every muscle in your body, and it's what causes the contraction. It's a protein that binds to another protein, and it kind of, flings its head around and then causes contraction. So what an inhibitor would do is kind of, I guess, prevent contraction in some way. I'm not sure how that would entirely help, but that's interesting.
I'm not sure either. I'm no cardiologist, but it looks like it'll pan out for Bristol. I guess it's one of the first of its kind or something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to my my professor, the cardiologist, and see what she thinks.
She'll be like, "Oh, are you invested in Myocardia Incorporated?"
Thank you, Dave, Dr. Dave, for those fast facts with Dr. Dave.
Yeah, not a doctor.
Soon to be.
Fast facts with med student Dave.
Not that either.
Pre-med physio student Dave.
That's what I am.
There we go. We gotta put that disclaimer in there. We don't want him to get malpractice.
He's not a doctor, and everything said is from his learnings from the U of A. And
put school on blast. Quick disclaimer: Dave is not a doctor. That's it. That's all. He will be soon. Wait on the come up.
He has been practicing since he was a kid, though.
No, he hasn't. Number 2, we got SunPower up 14.75%. They make solar panels. People like solar panel in sun, making home improvements. Yada yada yada. Everyone got a stimulus check. People buy solar panels. People want to save the environment, make improvements to their homes while they're living there. Blah blah blah. The market's rigged, and that's the story on that one.
All right, sounds good to me. Let's move on to the biggest losers now.
Perfect. We touched on this earlier. We got DraftKings down 5.06% due to their recent increase in their stock that's going to be coming out.
Buy the dip. Buy the dip.
Buy the dip, or don't, or buy GAN.
Yeah, actually buy GAN. I was looking at the graph. I like the way it looks.
I do too. It's compelling. It shows potential, strong promise, and purpose.
I like it because it gives me a little tingle in my belly. I just want to buy it.
Your gut feeling, man. Dude, or you're hungry. One of the two.
Heck yeah. Because I mean, last gut feeling, I put it in Diamond Pigs, and kind of taking it in the shorts right now. But we're holding long. We're holding long, Dave. It's gonna go up to $50. I know it. I feel it. I feel it in my tummy. Just gotta hold for the long run and buy the dip.
If it goes up to $100, I'm gonna take everything I have on Robinhood and get it all on margin, and then cash it out and go put it all on red at the casino.
Sounds good. Go to the high rollers.
Nice and dangerous. Stay dangerous, boys.
Stay golden, pony boy.
That was a good
True.
one. We also got another golden pick. We got Melco Resorts and Entertainment, based in Hong Kong, and they own casino properties in Asia and parts of Europe. But they were down a modest 3.87%. It was there weren't very big losses on stocks today, just because the market's rigged.
Mm-hmm.
True. And it's in Hong Kong, which if you don't know, that's in China somewhere. I think on the East Coast.
I don't know. I've never been.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Siri,
it's on the
where
East
is
Coast.
Hong Kong?
Pretty sure it's near like Japan, kind of around there.
I'll look it up.
We should
looks
go.
like south.
Oh, okay. Kind of near Korea.
It says it's of the People's Republic of China, the Pearl River Delta of the South China Sea.
Perfect. I know exactly where that is.
Mhm. Yeah. I
So
mean,
it's
you're
somewhere in China. That's all we
yeah,
know.
yeah, you're on the money. Jeez, I need to study geography. Um, but
We
yeah,
know it's not in Russia and it's not in America. So it's in
Sweden?
China.
Sweden,
Sweden.
Sweden?
Yeah.
Norway.
I'm down. Let's pull it. Full trig.
Yeah, big Gaucho Hong Kong trip
To Sweden.
Ooh, to Sweden. We can
Dude,
do
I
that
want
too.
Loki. Hong Kong sounds awesome though. Yeah, we're going to Hong Kong on a $5 plane ticket from American Airlines.
We just got to wait another year until it's dirt cheap.
Dude, they're like, yeah, we can't afford anybody to actually fly the plane, so you guys have to fly the plane for a $5 ticket.
Hey, it's like a DIY. I'm kind of down.
Mm-hmm.
We can watch a YouTube video and do some WikiHow before.
Dude, heck yeah, you can get the Flying Planes for Dummy book.
We'll just
How to
put a
fly
parachute
plane.
on us and then we'll just jump out the back.
Yeah, that's what I never understood. Like, why don't people wear parachutes when they go on a plane? Like, let's say the plane, something wrong goes with it, something wrong happens, and like the plane's going down. Like, if you have a parachute, you can just jump out and you'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, depends. If you're in the middle of the ocean, you're probably still screwed.
That is very true. But you will survive for a little bit longer.
Well, if you had a flotation device and an alert beacon, yeah, no, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's true. I respect it.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst part about flying is thinking about stuff like that. But
Yeah.
the best part about what were you gonna say?
I was gonna be like, I'm a little sleepy.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say the best part of the show is when we get to take a nap.
True. Let's check out the sleepers.
Sleep. Select Quote is up number 1. We talked about them before when they were a big Gaucho winner. They aggregate insurance quotes, so they actually ban Lemonade because they also recognize how stupid of a company it is. So luckily we can promote them on this channel. So pick up some Select Quote. It's a good growth stock.
They are a buy in my book now that they hit Lemonade.
I know. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's all it took for me. It wasn't much convincing.
Yeah, seriously. All right. Number 2, we got Ford. This was my personal pick. Only reason I'm saying that is because mentioned previously in the beginning of the episode that they are trying to come out with their own electric truck / Mustang. And I feel like entering that space overall just increases your value as a company. And knowing how stable and how long Ford's been around, I feel like they'd be able to pull it off and honestly get some major gains from it. So get in while no one knows about it yet, and everything's speculation, because if anybody can do it, they can definitely do it.
They do have a really good track record, and they would definitely get bailed out, which follows the big Gaucho rule of only buying companies that get bailed out.
Exactly.
True.
Ford's kind of taking a dump on their stock, but it's $7, so if they come out with something electric, you could do pretty well.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. But yeah, number 1 truck maker in America. I don't see why they couldn't do it. I completely agree with you.
True. Yeah. Number 1 for the past, I don't even know how long, for a long time.
Yeah, like multiple centuries, decades, millennia,
Forever.
time continuum. And
beginning.
Number 3.
number 3, Wynn Resorts. Like we were talking about before, just because they've partnered up with GAN Gaming to create their online gambling software, make sure you pick up some Wynn Casino stock today. Very versatile. Vegas is coming back. Gambling is never dead.
That is true. It
That's
just goes
true.
to online modes now.
It goes to online modes. You know, you can do a lot of things online right now, including create your very own podcast in as little as 5 minutes using the great podcast tools provided by our friends at Anchor.
Ooh, let's hit that ad.
Boom. All right. Sorry to scare everybody. Canal took the dub today, so you know, I don't think he was content being in last there. Oh shoot, I just screwed up the score.
I was gonna say, when did he get 29?
He has Canal is 25. So
Still in last.
Oopsies.
still in last. So if you're not watching on YouTube, Dave has 35. I have 29. Tyler has 26, and Canal has 25. So, who wants to go first? Canal hasn't picked yet, and he won. So,
You know, it's gonna be another Green Day. You know, there's some motivation in the market right now. So I'm gonna say 29,000.
29,000.
You serious?
Okay.
Yes, I am serious.
All right, I respect it.
I don't know that I agree with. It's a huge boost. I think it might be about 100-point drop or so. So, I'll go with 28, 2.8.28.
28, 28, 2.8.
Or no.
Wait, what?
28, 28.28.
28, 0, 28. Okay.
I'm thinking 28, 3, 33.88.
28.3.
Yeah, 28,333.
Dude, I love our numbers now that we do the decimal. It's so crazy.
Dude, one of the games I literally won by like 0.9 of a decimal.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, Tyler and I on Friday. Tyler took the dub because he won by like 14 points. Like it was less than 1 point difference. I called the dub. I thought I had it, but you know, stuff happens.
Dude, I was so like, I was looking at the graph too. I was like, "Yo, this is gonna go either way. Like, this is like right there, like 0.111% of a
I know.
point."
I was too. I was like, I gotta bust out the calculator real quick.
It was definitely a good, hard fought battle. I respect the competitiveness of my Big Gaucho Austin, and he definitely
GG.
did win. He definitely won the next day. I'm pretty sure.
No, that was Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
True.
Oh, that was today then.
So Austin fired up the skillet before checking the fridge for the eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm allergic to eggs, so that explains all my wrongdoings. Oh,
Tofu
man.
eggs.
Tofu eggs, fake eggs. I'm down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess you guys will have to come back and see where the out of control gambling goes. But we want to thank everyone for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show. Leave us a voice message on anchor.fm/gauchos or biggauchos.com. If you want to send an investing tip, we might play on the show. Tyler, please do that.
All right, Big Gauchos. Just a quick disclaimer because we love disclaimers. Everything said on this podcast is our opinions from our experiences. We are not licensed brokers. So please, please, please do your due diligence, do your research, make sure you know what you're investing in because we are not liable for any lost gains. We are directly liable for all major gains because we love to make money with you guys. That's the name of the game. Money Machine, Big Gauchos, Money Boys. That's us. You're the Big Gaucho family. Now, with that being said, please like and subscribe. We love all the support. We're growing every day. And now, Dave, let the viewers know our amazing Instagram.
Yeah, so the Instagram is at Big Gauchos. You know, so just type in at BIGGAUCHOS and go check us out. Please. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. And if you're watching us on YouTube, thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe. But Make sure you also listen to us on streaming, on the go, in the car, at work, whatever. Just don't tell your boss. We're on Apple, Spotify, Anchor, YouTube, Google, Pocket Cast, Breaker, Radio Public, Overcast, and you can add us to your own RSS feed on any application you want. Make sure, especially if you're listening on Apple, leave us a rating 1 to 5 stars. We do not accept anything less than 4.5 stars. Leave us a cool review. Tell us something you liked or what you want to see on the show. And boys, we got anything else to add before we sign off?
Good luck tomorrow.
True.
GG.
Good luck.
Good luck. And on that note, good night from Arizona. We hope you made some money today. Peace.